May I have my check, please?
15 cents.
I shot dice for the girl before. You're new around here, aren't you? Well, miss, could I buy you another?
No, thank you very much. I have to go home now. What happened to you last night? Cut out of the club like you were on fire. I'm going to get dressed and go for a walk. Well, just don't forget about tonight. I'll need both of you. We're making a potion for Mrs. Hayward between shows. Mama, do I have to? It scares me. I just don't want to go to jail, Mama. I'll never. But I understand you, Davy. I understand you. Come over here. She'll be fine after a few hours rest. Well?
do that?
Nothing, thank you. Hi.
Would you like to dance?
Thank you. I don't dance very well.
Oh, you'll do all right.
Thank you. I can't dance very well, I'm sorry.
You're great.
Thank you. Why do you...
What do I want?
Well, it's none of my business, but why do you stick around the drugstore so much?
Well, a gang I used to run with busted up, so come here.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I had a girlfriend.
A steady one?
She was a girlfriend. I don't have her now.
No? Not at all?
Not at all. Listen, let's get out of here.
Well,
Let's go. They're all mine. Mom couldn't stand giving any of them away.
Oh, I had a teddy bear once.
I always got everything I wanted.
That's nice.
Quick tour of my young past.
Did you bring her here very often?
Oh, Jackie? Yeah, a few times. Well, what'd she have to do with us?
You're still stuck on her, aren't you?
It'll be like old times, won't it, Billy? Boy, it's a lot more fun. How are you doing that with your mother? Come on, give us a sample. Come on, Billy, get into the act. That's the way she's going to act.
Come on in out of that hallway.
I'm not going to bite you.
Bobby's in there reading cards. Come on, baby, sit down.
Baby, listen up.
Let's finish the hand.
Why don't you get rid of that old peeler?
It's a living.
A living? Peeling in pang-pound joints and reading palms? Is that giving you a living? Baby, you don't know what a living is. Do you know how much we pull in here?
What about your watchdog, Ben?
He's stupid. Besides, if I had you, I wouldn't need him. Just give me the word and I'll walk.
You mean you'd walk out on all this and a good living, too?
For you. So now how? I could set this thing up anywhere, like that. Just give me the word. I'm wild about you. Just wild.
So that's the proposition that woman offers. Maybe you'd like sitting in some bar gulping martinis while your lady love is in the back room entertaining.
Well, as I understand it, Gloria just sort of organizes and runs things.
Is that so? Well, if her proposition sounds so good, why don't you just run off with it?
Maybe someday I do just that.
Oh, sure you will. Baby, you'll go when I'm good and ready to let you. Sure, I know you play around. But you only go as far as this chain will let you. When I want your kisses, you'll be there. Just gas your stick. Just. Good morning. How do you do?
Well, if I'm going to clean the car, I'd better get going.
What's the matter? Got a crush on him? Can't fool me, baby. Can't fool me. The high priestess of malice? Who dare try? Bobby, get rid of him, please. He's no good. And, well, I don't like him around. Well, I like him around. Someday he's going to walk right out on me. Right out. He'll no more walk out on me than you will. As long as I want you around, you'll be here. Yes, you'll be here. How many times have you thought about running away? But you couldn't, could you? Because you have a very strong attachment for me. Just like Davy has. Very strong attachment. Very strong. You were born March 6th, 1930, in Bruckner, Pennsylvania, and your real name is Margaret Slowitsky. Oh, I never told her that.
She must have heard it somewhere.
Well, we have a disbeliever in our midst. Bobby, why don't you hypnotize someone? That's always an impressive close.
Oh, not me. Look, you work with Julie all the time. If you really want to convince me, why don't you try somebody else?
How about you?
Ben.
Oh, honey.
Come on, Ben.
Oh, it's perfectly painless, Ben. But Gloria, are you sure you're willing to take a chance?
I'm not worried. So why should you be worried? Come on, Ben.
Looking at that gold coin was just like looking into a searchlight, like a hot iron burning right into the brain. But I couldn't take my eyes off it.
It has a voodoo spell on it.
Voodoo spell.
Voodoo spell. I'll bet you picked it up in a pawn shop someplace.
No, sweetie. I got it in Haiti. Dancer. Touring with the show in the Caribbean. At Port-au-Prince one day. When suddenly, a native laundress caught my attention. She was balancing a huge basket of laundry on her head. There was something about her. I couldn't take my eyes from her. She came came up the crowded street toward me, and I couldn't get out of her way. She bumped right into me. A wash spilled all over the street. I knelt down to help her collect it. And when I raised my eyes, she was staring at me. Her eyes burnt like hot coals in the wind. I tried to look away, but I couldn't. The heat seemed overpowering. I pulled myself to my feet, but my head was swimming. The next thing I remembered, I became aware of drums, but I saw no drummers. The beat grew louder and faster. Then, two of the women brought in another woman. She walked like someone in a trance, and without hesitation, went to a stone slab in the center of the clearing. She lay down upon it. The drums hit a crescendo. She tore open her bodice, and a priestess raised a knife. And in the name of Mala, goddess of the moon, she cut out the woman's heart. They brought out this coin. It was crusted and green with age. One of the priestesses thrust it into the woman's heart, which lay throbbing on a silver tray. A few minutes later, it came out. And it was as bright and as shiny as you see it now. I felt dizzy and weak. They put it in my hand, and I could feel the strength rushing through me. They passed the cup to me. The cup with the still warm blood of the sacrificed woman. I raised the cup to my lips, and I drank. It was as if I had drunk a cup of fire. My entire being was aflame. The fires of the rites closed in about me. My clothes seemed on fire. I tore every thread from my body, and I danced, and I danced. And I danced, and I danced until I collapsed from sheer exhaustion. The next day, well, afternoon, I woke up in my hotel room.
A dream.
Perhaps. But around my neck was this doubloon.
Let me see that thing. What's it supposed to be?
A good luck charm. It gives the owner a sort of a power.
Malarkey. Power. All right. Let me see your power. Let's see you hypnotize Ben.
Relax, Ben. You needn't be afraid.
Who's afraid?
Ben, just relax. 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 See how shiny it is? See it glint? It's a throb in the distance. Listen. 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 It's a heartbeat. A heartbeat. A heartbeat. Ben Furman, do you hear me? By all the gods of the underworld, when you see this medallion and you hear the word Mala, you will know who I am, and you will obey. You will obey.
What is she saying to him?
Servant of Mala.
Yes, mistress.
Do you know who I am?
You are Kea, priestess of Mala.
What do you command, priestess of Mola?
Enough of this malarkey.
Furman, you hear me? When I snap my fingers, you will awake.
Well, it wasn't like she was naked. I couldn't see it too good. Flames from all the fires went away. And it hurt my eyes, but it was weird.
Somebody turn on the lights. The dark is making everybody imagine things.
You cold, honey?
No, I don't.
That really was a performance slop they make at the joint. The coffee will be ready in a few minutes. Why don't you go outside and get some more wood? I'll start a fire. Bobby? Yes, sir. Mama, how long are you going to go on like this? I mean, your dirty act. Taking your clothes off in front of a bunch of dirty, filthy drunks. You can't do it forever. You can't believe that. Believe? It's not a matter of believing. It's a matter of knowing. Well, you don't know how embarrassing it is for me. Or how I feel when I watch my mother strutting around showing her naked body to a bunch of drunks. I have a very good body.
I'll say she has. And her daughter is coming along very nicely, too.
I'm going to bed. I have plans for you, baby. Big plans. I'm glad you brought in a lot of wood, because we may just be here like all night. When the kid wakes up, see that she gets something to eat. Just been eating enough to keep a bird alive lately.
Hey, Julie, wait a minute. Hey. Julie, I just want to talk to you.
Don't you touch me! Or I talk later up calling
I'm really very fond of you.
Really? Oh, David. Last night, right here, you and my mother. It was obscene. It was disgusting and indecent.
You heard?
No. The neighbors heard. A drum. A full-broken mother.
But, Julie, I am fond of you.
Oh, really?
You know, my mother had 3 other lovers before you. Companions. You know what happened to them? When she got tired of them, she destroyed them.
Don't tell me your mother killed 3 men.
No. Not the actual killing. She just took away their will to live. I swear she hypnotized them.
Come on.
You see, one stepped out of a high hotel window, and the other stepped in front of a speeding truck, and the third just walked into the sea. His body finally ended up on the beach about a week later.
So, 3 men died. That doesn't mean
Oh,
they're all men.
Can't you wake up? She's evil. Evil. I'm frightened of her.
You could run away.
Oh, I tried. Each time I go away,
Something brings you back. Julie, is it the W?
that's what she believes.
No, sir, Buster, not another penny. Davy, between horses and cards, you've lost over $500 in the last 2 weeks. I can't afford that.
My luck is bound to change.
Sorry, Davy. Not another nickel until next week, when your allowance is due. Oh, now be a good boy and don't pout. Don't worry, he'll be all right. Oh, stick around tonight. Mrs. Hayworth is coming in with a wealthy babe for a seance.
Oh, Bobby, no.
I'm sorry, baby. The way Davy's been gambling, we need the money.
Oh.
How's the game going? You got any loot? Perhaps somebody will accept my marker. Get out. 2.
You're kind of low on mood. And Mama don't like your bad habits. I like your bad habits. And I might be willing to find out. But you gotta get rid of them. What do you say? You know you're a lousy card player. Here's 100. And that's only a sample of what I can do for you. Hey, Dave. Come on. That old card game will wait. I got a big bottle of French champagne and an even bigger yearning for you. And there's no more where that came from.
No? We need him to play drums for mood.
Oh, Bobby, we can get along without him.
But I want the drums. You tried him back?
No, I don't like going back there.
If he's with that slut.
Oh, you haven't seen him.
I know he's here.
What's the trouble?
I want Davy, and I want him right now.
There he is. But I don't think he's gone anywhere with you.
Ben would kill you, both of you, if he knew what was in your minds.
Tell her, Daisy. Tell her off.
We have a seance to perform. Coming?
Got to get that thing. I've got to get that thing.
Out of here.
Bobby, let me talk to you at least. It's been almost 2 weeks. I'm going out of my mind. My mind.
Out of your mind? Well, that's the only place you will go. Now get out of my sight.
You can't say that after everything. Not after these last 2 years.
David?
Well, did you finally break down and decide to let me make love to you?
Oh, David, please don't joke about that.
I'm not joking. I'm wishing. You know how fond I am of you.
And you know how I feel about you.
Then just what did you come down for?
David, you're drinking too much. David, listen to me. You've got to go away. You've got to go far away. David, listen to me. It's happening again just like it happened 3 times before. She's going to destroy you just like she destroyed the others. A little bit at a time and... David, stop! Listen. You've got to go away anywhere, but soon.
And you'd go with me? That's the only way I go. I want you badly. And you want me, don't you?
And her? What about her?
Tomorrow night. We'll leave together. During her act. By the time she misses us, we'll be far away. Far away. I haven't any money.
I've been saving. I have $300.
That'll get us far enough.
David, the bus is coming. Should I act surprised? You're back. I expected you.
Sure, I knew you would be. Besides, I didn't think you had enough bone to go out and get yourself a job. Or did you think that she would support you? Well, you better get to bed. I'll need you tonight. On the drums. Good morning, Mama. Better get some sleep, baby. You mean you're not angry? I'm not angry. Now get to bed. But... David, why did you leave me last night?
I don't know. I had a headache. A roaring headache.
You had a roaring headache. David, you had a hangover. You drank too much.
I don't know, Julie. I don't know.
Well, I know. I know I love you. And I'm going to have you. Yes, I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you, David. Yes, I am. Tired. I look so tired.
Where's the medallion? I don't know. Where is it? I don't know.
If you ever touch this again, I'll cut your miserable heart out. I'll cut his out, too. It is the Dublin.
You'd only have to steal it. That would solve everything. Well, my girl, you'll never get another chance at it. Never.
If you don't need me for anything, I think I'll go and get a drink.
I noticed the way you look at it. You'll never get it. And another thing, Davy. His usefulness to me, he's outlived it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing in the world. Nothing.
Excuse me, Mother. David, please, it's important. I must speak to you.
Julie, what's the use? If she sees us, it will only be harder on both of us.
Oh, David. All right, look. Will you meet me in the storage room? Please, David, it's very important. I must speak to you. Please, David. Oh, David. Look, finish your drink and meet me in the storage room, please. Thank you.
So you'll have the necklace. What then?
So then I'll have you. So pack.
I'm packed. Just a few minutes ago.
David, she's going to have you killed.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic, darling.
David, she as much as told me so in the dressing room.
Julie, listen to me. Julie, all my life I've made my way by my wits and by what some people misguidedly call charm. Do you know what I made my way to? The back alleys, the skid rows, and the flop houses.
No, David.
One night, about 2 years ago, Bobby found me lying drunk on a dock in Brooklyn. She brought me to my feet and gazed into my eyes. I can remember the Haitian coin flashing in my face and the sound of throbbing drums. She reached deeply into me.
And snatched away your heart.
Perhaps. But at last I could stand erect. I was no longer a skid row bum. Perhaps since Bobby resurrected me, she has the right to bury me.
No, she doesn't have the right to bury you. And I'm not going to let her bury you. I'm going to get that medallion from her. Somehow. What's so funny?
You're the second person in the past 20 minutes who has promised to gain possession of the medallion in order to save me.
Oh? Gloria? David, you couldn't go away with that. David.
Well, that nut Gloria, she just had to try some of that mind-reading stuff on me, and she went into a trance or something. I can't seem to snap her out of it. Hey, you know about that stuff. Maybe you could.
Where is she?
Well, she's in the back room, in the storeroom. We went back there so we wouldn't be disturbed.
Something you must do for me.
Where you been? You got an act to do and you look like an old...
But I can't.
I'll get into your dressing room. I'll get a couple of the gals to give you a hand to get ready.
Hi. Bill, I was wondering if you'd like to bring your friends up to my house.
Well, then you're not...
No. No, I'm not. Oh, come on. Yeah, let me go. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
can't go out there.
Bobby, you'd better. Now get out there and do a little artistic stepping out of clothes.
I can't. I'm too tired.
You weren't too tired for the first show.
I'm old, Lou. I'm old.
You're not old. You've got a fine body, a fine young body.